Alright, take, I don't know, 300. Alright, so let's say, you're going through SPT and you're like, man, you know what, I really just want to have everything from in the hideout already done up, already, all I gotta do is just go through and, let's say you don't want to do mods, or you don't have access to the internet, but on your phone you do, so you're watching this video. Don't know, but so you go to where your thing is. You go to SP_data, go to the server, you go to your configs, and you're just scroll down to hideout. And in your hideout, this is where your interval things go, your XP for your craft amount, override your crafting time, how many minutes it takes to update your update your profile hideout, things like that. But if you want to, the way to change things is in database. You go to your hideout. This is the settings, pretty much default settings. And then you can go through and let's say you want your each GPU to do increase the efficiency by 10.99. When we go in there, you'll see that I don't have GPUs or anything like that, but I am level 41 with an SPT. I'll show you exactly how to do it. Gives you like 5 or 10 million, something like that. Anyways, so let's go. Let's just make this 9. Same thing with this. Let's just go 9, and it's either going to blow through my fuel. It's not. I'm gonna Control S to save it. For your scav case, same general thing, right? So do this if you want, production time of everything to be, damn near instant production time. Count. So the count is how long it is. Boom. I forget exactly what the production time is. It shouldn't have fucked with that. Alright, so we're gonna not mess with any of the production times of anything yet. I think this is either going to be your Intel craft or your moonshine craft, just because of the super rares it gives you, which you can go into this and I want it to give me 50 max, and then the minimum of super rares is going to be 30. 120 maximum rares with 100 rare minimums, for whatever reason. Yeah, so let's go to the production time, bump this down to 168. Same thing with this, right? So 10, 30, 10, 10. We're just going to go through here. We're going to edit down the price to 150 rubles. 77 seconds. 7 seconds. To hell with it. We're going to make this call 25 seconds. We're going to make it, 25 rubles. Production time for this is going to go down to 19 seconds. Boom, 81. 950 rubles. You get the gist anyway. So, boom, it's gonna be our thing. QTE is gonna be your workout, right? So, this is all the different deals with that. Production. I don't know really any of the item IDs, so I'm not going to go through here and mess with anything, but you can go through and change all the production times to 1 second. So Production time. Oops. Boom. Let's just go. So anything that has production time in it. We'll go to the first one. 30 seconds. Boom. 45 seconds. And then I'll probably skip through all this, but I'll show you a proof of concept inside of the proof of concept when I actually get into the actual hideout itself. So I'm probably just going to fast forward it so you can see that I'm actually doing all of them. Okay, so once you get to here, then you're gonna want to go through again and go, required level. Boom. And then, I mean, it's gonna be a lot. Like, this is a lot, but you know, it's good for being able to go through and required level 2, just change everything down to 1s, so that, you know, from the very start, like, you start playing, you can go ahead and get your hideout pretty much maxed. It's kind of shit, kind of silly, but you know, it's fun. So you're really not worrying about it. No one really worries about it, but if you just don't want to, you know, you just don't want to have to deal with getting everybody leveled up, or, you know, like I said, you have internet connection to your phone, but not like at your house, then you can, you know, pretty much follow this on YouTube, and you know, make it to where you instead of having to like download mods or anything crazy like that, you can just do this and, you know, play vanilla until you get internet connection. Alright, so from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go everything loyalty level 2. So, well, just kick everything down to loyalty level 1. And then I'm going to do the same thing, loyalty level 3 and 4. Which I've already gotten quite a few, you know, on my way. So, you know, instead of this being like 15 or maybe like up to 15, let's just say, you know, I knocked down to 5 or 6. So, boom, there we go. Loyalty level 3. There's 8 of them. Right, number 1. Boom. And, you know, this is a 30-minute video already, but I think I said I was going to be fast forwarding through some of it. So, you know, still got to get down to the proof of concept. Again, I'm really hoping that this works, because, you know, otherwise I just wasted a whole 30-40 minutes. What's level 4? Yeah, there's only 3 of them. And you can see I even fucked one up. Level 1. Low to level 1. And boom, low to level 1. So we're going to save this. Everything should be good to go. In the game that I have running right now, I have things already being built. You know, I'm going to hit Control S to save. Hit it a few times just to make sure. And let's pull this up. So, And then, you know, if you're playing SPT, you already know. And this is your name. If you ever need to look up like how to edit your own stats, edit everything like that, you go ahead and you go through there. So right now I'm level 41. And I'll show you exactly how to bump yourself from 1 to 41 really fast. Yeah, so there we go. 2, everything. You obviously have to buy everything. So there we go, boom. Done. Install. You know, hey, everything works. Not right, is this attention? No. But anyways, so I mean, you get the gist of it. You can go through and make everything. You know, there's no waiting. It's, for whatever reason, this is going on still, even though I did everything up. But I mean, I can make. I think I still need intelligence, or the intelligence center. Then to be able to do this, yeah. So, you know, everything's just level 1 baseline. So, let's see, workbench. Everything's like seconds now. I mean, seconds, minutes. Versus how it was before, where, you know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, 2, 5, 6 hours. Boom. You know, now you're good to go. So, Bitcoin farm, you know, like I said, everything's good to go. There you are. With that being said, that is the video. Now I gotta go through and edit this piece down, but hey, as you can see, proof of concept, it all works. You know, if you follow my guide step by step, you should be able to do this as well. You know, you don't gotta go download any mods or anything. You know, do it all on your own. You know, minus obviously if you want like specific, you know, traders to sell specific things, or if you want, you know, a prepper to sell everything. You know, so. Whew, that was loud. Alright, anyways, that is the video, so peace out.